making a Kut Panel XL. A Kut Panel XL is needed when the remaining opening, after full panels are accommodated, between two aLL-Pro corners is less than 12 inches. Since all panels must be at least 12 inches, a Kut Panel XL, which works for openings between 40 and 52 inches, will be needed. For this example, we'll measure the opening between the two corners, from the installation line on the left corner to the left edge of the nailing flange on the right aLL-Pro corner. As you can see on this job, the opening between the two is 83 1/8 inch. Using 40 inches as the approximate width of the full panel, calculate how many full-length panels will fit in this space. Once the number of full 40 panels is determined, the remaining space will be the size of the Kut Panel XL that is required. As you can see, we have 83 1/8 inches, which means we will use one full panel with a remaining opening of 43 1/8 inch. Remember, for any opening between 40 and 52 inches, you'll need a Kut Panel XL. For openings between 12 inches and 40 inches wide, refer to the previous section on making a cut panel. You will need a cut kit to make these fabricated panels. Cut kits include 13 crimp plates and colored caulk to coordinate with the aLL-Pro corner. Check the label on the cut kit box to make sure you have the correct kit for the aLL-Pro corner you are installing. To make a Kut Panel XL, there are 4 easy steps: measure, cut, crimp, and caulk. The first step in making a Kut Panel XL is measure. For this, measure precisely from the installation line on the left panel or corner to the edge of the nailing flange on the right. On this job, the final measurement for the Kut Panel XL is 43 1/8 inch. The next step in making a Kut Panel XL is cut. To make a Kut Panel XL, you'll use 2 TandoStone panels. Start at cutting through the first panel at 25 inches from the left side of the nailing flange. Using the final measurement of the required Kut Panel XL, subtract 25 inches to determine the size of the second piece needed for the Kut Panel XL. In this instance, because we need a Kut Panel XL of 43 1/8 inch, subtract the 25 inches we cut to create the first piece, and we'll need a second piece that is 18 1/8 inch wide. Using a second panel, measure the distance from the installation line to the right side of the nailing flange. In this instance, we will mark and cut to the 18 1/8 inch needed. The second piece of 18 1/8 inch will be combined with the first piece of 25 inches to make the Kut Panel XL that is 43 1/8 inch. After cutting both pieces for the Kut Panel XL, the remaining pieces of the TandoStone panels may be saved for future use. Now that you have 2 pieces, you'll combine to make a Kut Panel XL. Double check your measurements are correct. Once confirmed, place the pieces face down on a smooth, flat surface, butting the cut edges together tightly. While holding the pieces together firmly, set crimp plates from the cut kit across each of the 3 horizontal ribs. The crimp plates should overlap the cut pieces as equally as possible. Next, use a crimping tool to secure the crimp plates in place. Standard pliers will also work. Always ensure that the crimp plates lie flat over the rib. If a spine prevents a crimp plate from lying flat, snip a portion of the spine to allow the crimp plate to lie flat. The final step to make a Kut Panel XL is caulk. After crimping, there will be a seam between the 2 sections. To ensure the seam is filled, use the color-matched caulk supplied in the cut kit. To do this, use a caulk gun to apply at least a 3/8 inch bead of caulk along the seam on the back, ensuring any openings are filled. If caulk squeezes through the front of the panel, gently push it back from the front. The Kut Panel XL can be installed right after the caulk is applied, and the caulk will remain malleable for up to 24 hours. Your Kut Panel XL is now ready for installation. To finish the row and store the Kut Panel XL you just made. To do this, remove the aLL-Pro corner that was temporarily fastened on the right side. Next, install the Kut Panel XL and fasten it into place. To secure the Kut Panel XL, nail 2 fasteners flush on either side of the seam. Disregard any pre-marked center holes on the Kut Panel XL. Continue fastening the Kut Panel XL as you would any stacked stone panel. with no more than 8 inches between fasteners. And always remember the lateral nailing slot on the right side. Complete the row by reinstalling and fastening the aLL-Pro corner in place according to the proper fastening guidelines. Repeat this process for each subsequent course of TandoStone and the aLL-Pro corner on this elevation. Remember to alternate A and B aLL-Pro corners on each course. Thank you for using the TandoStone system with the aLL-Pro corner. For complete installation guidelines, visit TandoComposites.com.